It is rare that a role swap in the pro scene finds even a moderate level of success, but to become world class in 2 different roles in a 2-year span, well, that's only something that Umajan is capable of. Here are the top 10 plays of Perkz' career. Before we had Perkz in the bot lane, we had the funnel comp, which I'm pretty sure G2's mid laner was a big fan of.
Perkz goes in, Perkz goes out, he gets swallowed up by Wadid, and there goes the knockups all across the board between the Ornn and the Braum, and they just come right back stronger than ever. Perkz has found Vizicachi, and he is making him look like not a tank at all. So with Vander about to fall down, Nukeduck desperately trying to get back to his base. That's the triple kill for Perkz. This looked clean as clockwork. Maybe a minor hook, hiccup, a cog in the machine, a quadra kill. Perkz decides, you know what? I'm gonna get this one. You better let me have it. Down goes Vizicachi, and the penta from Perkz.
Even though G2 lost to Griffin in their final matchup at Worlds 2019 and eventually gave up the first seed in the group, it definitely wasn't due to lack of effort on the side of Perkz.
They're going to try to proxy it. They're going to try to push it out. What else can they get done? They need to poke down Viper. They need to get someone down low enough to stop this dive. Lehens, of course, with no ultimate. Chovy with no ultimate, but it still should be an easy pick. They're going to try to force it. That's the ultimate coming out. Perkz is just going to get locked up in the end and taken out. The splash stolen away. Perkz now trying to retreat. The portal stops the Galio. He walks through it. Perkz! He does it. He survives. I don't know how, but he manages to make it out. Mickey will pay the price with his life, but an amazing escape.
The Perkz vacation memes were only truly killed at MSI 2017 when G2 took down World Elite in the semifinals, and that was thanks in large part due to the Victor play out of the star mid laner.
Cosmic Radius buys a few seconds, he's running for his life.
Expect is behind, coming for the flank.
Almost gets taken out, the left ray, Perkz gets a kill, now the exhaust onto Shia, Expects gets the alcohol, Shia's down, triple kills of Perkz and G2.
We'll see if they can catch him. Trick has hit the axe.
The undertow connects onto Shia, Trick puts the hammer down, Shia survives, thanks to Cox. He got him! He's unstoppable, Mystic is down, Shia's running for his life, Ben buys a few seconds of time, but it does not matter.
Zoe has had some mixed reactions in her time on the Rift, but when somebody is carving a paddle star through minion lines, there's no question, no debate, she is an extremely exciting champion to watch.
He picks the trade and then he jumps back. Wonder can't really return enough fire. He can shoot him once in the face with the gun. That seems to be about it.
Oh my goodness! Nukeduck gets nuked by Perkz!
That was absolutely insane payback from earlier in the game when Nukeduck juked Perkz and killed.
For whatever reason, mid laners seem to get plus 1,000 to their juking stats whenever they play Orianna, even if they're dodging against the best team on the planet.
Of course, there first as Midi's going to go in and try and save the teammates back. But for Shockwave barely gets warp, and Spence just gets annihilated by Peanut, the Wild Ghost, keeping alive through everything else in G2. Everything's going wrong, and here's Bang. Monster flank here from the Twitch. Expect does get the taunt down as Perkz does take out Wolf on the other end, but Bang's firing away, looking for Midi, but here comes Trick Bang. I think a little too far forward, does go down the Trick. Now Bang is dead as well. G2 finding some kills. SK2's aggression will cost him. Peanut turns the fight, but he's dead also.
Homer will definitely leave this game with it.
Sticking with the MSI theme, Perkz may not have gotten the Baron steal versus the Gigabyte Marines, but this Fizz had a tale to tell after surviving a 1v4.
There's no one here to contest. Perkz can try something.
Has his ulti. From the Waters is in, it's on to Slay. Should be able to bounce back around. He's going to take one, but that's a 1-4-1. Here come the beat damage, boys. Oh. No, the double kill onto the board, and Perkz gets out alive.
Are you kidding
me? Bro.
It gets out and clears 2 Baron buffs casually. The Graves ultimate misses as well.
One of the fastest ways to etch your name in the League of Legends history books is relatively simple. Just 1v1 the greatest player of all time.
And obviously after the removal of Bangkok, I think mid lane.
They're
comes a play on a Baker, exhausted. Zon keeps away from the wall, not quick enough to slow. There's a flash to chase. First blood into Perkz. Oh my goodness.
Perkz here has been the star for the team at this tournament. Trick is able to get through the very end of that acceleration gate, by the way, to get into range here. And Perkz, no hesitation, flashing over blind. Yes, it's a possibility that Peanut could be there.
Yes, Akali was a ridiculously overtuned champion in 2018, but only when piloted by a world-class player did you really see her true ceiling. Take it away, Perkz.
To try and shut, potentially. All-Face taking the brush, gonna be hit by the Ignite there, trying to get himself away. Paranoia coming in. Damage goes through with the stasis, going to be keeping that mid laner alive for now. Yanko's trying to get himself away, flashes over the wall, going to be immediately picked up there by Zeros. Perkz could be in a lot of trouble now, doesn't have the Shroud available, trying to get himself away. Kama spinning, but PvP winning the fight. They're still trying to catch up on this one. Shroud comes back down, Perkz still going to be looking to get himself around this one, trying to outplay, buying as much time as possible. The champion is so evasive, and Big Koro goes in to find himself killed. A beautiful stasis from Perkz, and G2 have the outplay!
And G2 finally find a fight that goes in their favor.
Now, we cheated a little bit for number 2 on this list. Game 5 against RNG was probably the greatest single game performance of Perkz' entire career, but it's difficult to choose just one play out of that game, so we threw a few of them together.
Here comes MLXG. Defensive flashes. Yankos has already killed
G2's
Big.
winning
Now
this.
Yankos is turning it back around. Defensive flash from Uzi. Teleport's coming down.
Comes
Let's
Perkz.
not just to find out. Perkz blows up RNG.
And for the vast majority of this, Perkz.
So close. The Ignite is ticking. That is not it. Perkz is godlike with the help of Yarn and Edward. The mid lane should fall, maybe? No, there's the engage. Death sends onto the cannon creep, delivers a perfect play. GA,
Uzi's down!
back up, but with Uzi down, it's all on Xiaohu. Xiaohu's running for the Perkz! Perkz has found him! Perkz goes golden with the hourglass. They may have just done it!
G2 have just dismantled RNG, and they're gonna make their way to the semi-finals!
Knocking on G2's base, SKT looked on track to force a Game 5 in the 2019 World Championship semi-finals, but the 3-time champs forgot to account for the 1-6 Yasuo power spike.
Baits it out though. Clint had to go up into the air, and it doesn't matter if he messed it up because Clint is still going to go down. But Khan right to the backside. Caps goes gold, and there's no one else to follow up. Khan's damage doesn't matter. But the ulti comes out in such a close exchange. For now, they're winning, but Perkz is coming in. This is his hero moment. If he wants to turn this fight in favor of team, this could be the game-defining moment. Baker is gone. Teddy's next on the list. There's no way he can duel Yasuo. Amada's coming in, but he's just walking into the meat grinder of Perkz. Khan, can he do it? They've done enough. They've done it. G2. Khan, can he get it done? He can't. The Vladimir. They can't do it. This is it. The greatest team in the history of League of Legends, taken down by the greatest team Europe has ever produced.